Hello again. Thank you so much for joining me. Or if you're new here, thanks for joining me. My name is Jasmine. If you don't know me, I specialize in realistic colored pencil drawings, and sometimes I post tutorials here. Most frequently I do time-lapse drawings, and I'm currently working on a second channel. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I have limited edition prints available of my monochrome main drawing, this one right here. It'll be on the screen. That is a limited edition drawing. There's only 20 of each size available, so it only comes in 11 by 14 and 16 by 20 inches. These are high quality satin finish prints. They are hand signed by me, and I do get to see each one before I mail it off because I fulfill the orders myself. I have a local printing company that is super awesome. They're very, very high quality. These prints are available in my Etsy store, which will also be in the description box. I have a lot of other prints available. Some are limited edition, like the Good Burger one. Those are selling out. So if you want the Good Burger print, then you can head over to my Etsy page before they run out, because once they are gone, they are gone. I will not be making any more of those. Today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite supplies, my go-to supplies, the list that no one asked for, absolutely no one. I have a pretty basic list of go-to drawing supplies. I frequently use the same things. For now, we're going to be talking about the erasers, the pencil sharpeners, and the pencils that I use. I do have a video on the type of paper that I used. That was from a couple of years ago. I could probably do another one since I've been trying out a different paper since that video was done. Now this is a brass pencil sharpener. It's actually quite heavy. It's a hand sharpener. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me use these to sharpen my pencils, but I made a reel where you actually see how I sharpen them, because I actually turn the sharpener and not the pencil. That actually reduces the damage on the pencils. Just puts less pressure on the pencils, but I really like the sharpener because it's heavyweight. I've actually gotten my fingernail stuck in the sharpener before, but I do like it because you can sharpen pencils to a point, and I buy replacement blades for it. So usually when I finish like 2 or 3 drawings, I will replace the blade for it, because when you don't replace the blade, it gets dull and then it will start taking chunks out of the pencil. If I get the brand, I will leave it in the description. I know I bought this from Blick, and I also buy my replacement blades from Blick. I think you get a set of, I want to say 8 or 10 blades, so it lasts me quite a while. I can usually get about a year's use out of 8 or 10 blades. So next up are these little erasers. These two are Tombow mono erasers, and I will show you a close-up in just a second of what these look like. So these are made by the same brand, but one is kind of squarish, as you can see, and the other one is round for even smaller details. These come in handy for sketching. Pretty much any tiny detail that you can erase and you want to get really, really precise, these are amazing. This is an eraser pencil. So this is made by Faber-Castell. I believe these come in packs of 2. These you can sharpen just like a pencil. They sharpen to a point just like a pencil does, but they're an eraser and you can erase really, really tiny details. I really love using these for when I have to color, when I have to draw in like eyes or face details, and I want to get the lines really, really thin. So I can color over them later. So this has been really useful for that. This I also use for graphite. It's amazing for detail work like on skin, or just getting those little pieces of like hair and little highlights. So I definitely recommend these. I want to say it's probably $5 or $6 for a set of 2. If I find them on Blick, I'll just link those in the description box as well, so you can find them for yourself. The eraser that I've been using for eons of time, probably since high school, I think I started using these, is the kneaded eraser. I go through a lot of these. These are amazing, and they're great if you want to erase but not have all of the eraser stubble everywhere. They do kind of travel well. I definitely suggest putting them in like a plastic bag or a tin or something, because everything sticks to them. But other than that, they work wonderfully. You can erase large areas and the eraser just keeps cleaning itself. You've probably seen artists use these before, and sometimes it's just really distracting because you can just like play with the eraser and get distracted and be less productive. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So the next erasers I have are these battery powered erasers. This is a rechargeable one. These two I bought on Amazon. This one actually came with or actually, yeah, both of these came with 2 different size erasers. I'll show you guys close-ups of those as well. So these come with small and large eraser points. This one actually rotates faster, so it does plug into the wall so you can recharge it and you don't have to keep buying batteries, which is also very useful and more economical. And this one, it doesn't erase as fast, but it's great for those really loose details. It's not really great for precise detail work because it's either the brand or just the eraser itself. It doesn't rotate very fast, but you can definitely still get some use out of it. Now this is a Helix eraser. This actually rotates pretty fast. This one only came with 1 eraser holder size, but I think I could probably interchange it and use the little gray plastic piece and put a smaller eraser point on it. So this one's great for pretty much everything. It rotates really fast, so it does erase more cleanly. You won't see as many pencil lines, so it's definitely got a lot of advantages. I have dropped this many times and the batteries have come out, but it still works. And I know that Derwent also makes an eraser, a battery eraser. I bought 2 or 3 of them and I always break them, and it's usually my fault because it like falls off my desk or I drop it in some way and it just breaks into like 5 or 6 pieces. But those are good erasers as well, and I think they're pretty inexpensive too. They're around, I want to say $8 or $10, which is pretty good. Those pretty much have the same speed as this eraser. This is wonderful for hair. Also do facial details with it. With colored pencil or with graphite, it erases cleanly for both. So I do highly recommend this. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I'll leave the link in the description for this as well so you can buy it. These are Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. The best colored pencils that I've ever used in my entire life, and I love them probably more than myself. This drawer in my desk is like full of them. I usually just buy a lot of the same colors because I don't like buying entire sets of pencils when I can just make most of the colors. If you've watched any of my videos in the last 4 years, I'd say, then you probably know what those look like on paper. They're amazing. They're just really highly pigmented, have a higher pigment concentration than other pencil brands that I've used, but I do still have some brands that I want to try out and see if they come close to the Luminance pencils. Stay tuned for some videos, some comparison videos of that. The other reason I like them is because they resist UV, don't fade easily over time, so they do retain their color quality, which is wonderful. And they work really well on thick paper. I haven't tried them on thinner paper except for the 2-ply Bristol, and they're okay for that. When I was working on them, I wasn't really experienced with using them, so I might go back and try them on some of my older papers. I do definitely recommend investing in them if you have the money. They are very expensive, but they are, again, they're an investment. The pencils can be sharpened to a point, which is another great thing. They don't break easily. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I am currently working on some commissions, so I am going to be busy probably until December, but I am still creating videos in the meantime. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I don't post a lot here. I only do 2 videos a month just because I have a lot to do and they take so long to edit. Listen to myself talk, which I hate. I hope to see you guys next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I have to go deal with my cat because she has been having a mental crisis all week. So that's been fun. If you want to submit your artwork for a chance to be featured in one of these videos like this one, then send me your artwork on Instagram. You can just tag me in it or send it in a DM and I will post your beautiful creation here. I'll link your Instagram page, all of that good stuff. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me and I hope to see you next time. Bye!